Hello everyone, Moran McKay here, and welcome back for part 18 of Viconia's quest walkthrough. Well, we just got done slaying Loth, and here we are back at House Freet. Let's go talk to the matron.
I felt the darkness lift when the deed was done. You have delivered the drow this day. May the gods bless you.
Our pleasure, matron.
House Bainray is in chaos. Their rule over this city is at its end. When Loth died, their horrible grip was loosened.
What happened, matron?
The priestesses and matrons of the other houses felt it too. We joined together and crushed them. The followers of Loth have fled the city.
Then we are done, matron?
Yes, and forever will you and Viconia be welcome here. We will erect a statue in your honor. House De Vir has been reclaimed this day.
What do you mean, matron?
I must speak with Viconia.
I wish to speak in common, but I will listen in drow, matron.
Viconia, dos finin alduir gilsona, dos jal yutsu ulu filio, dos disan ditran.
I do not wish that, but there is something you can help me with, matron.
Castle jabo, das in bol junor, vel bol byron gumashnak.
I wish to marry my Miranda Sins. I know this is not normal custom, and no such rights exist. But it would make us happy, matron.
Janandel zos quarthan alof not char. Drill ustan, jun not campion ilsana hol. Das sinsoin ustan jal benbao ol.
We thank you, most holy matron. This pleases me greatly. Perhaps someday the drow will understand.
Jal drilnindel ornplin inzorm.
Then how will we proceed, matron?
Verun John Jeluk Elthio. Lubringe randilin tu fear ilthiri lu kivilin. Ustan jal jun leclor wun uktkas.
But I worship Shar, matron.
Verun John udasan nindal. Ulu plin zeres for libir dozenen. Dast mandi jal. Jarlathil ilharn de nindal.
But I do not wish to dominate or infiltrate Tamriel. I wish to live in peace, as I am now with my Miranda Sins, matron.
Now Viconia, udozun not dwell ulu baktes mina, fridge ulu jun jil mina, drill udos orn, naut belbo wun ulu mina uspir.
I understand, matron. I never thought any of this possible. It is still hard to believe.
Das kluth ulu ciceran, natharandilin de ilthion, nindo udos shultan not campion, drill udos bellados hul, velbodos inbol junar.
Most holy matron, I thank you. You do not know how much this means to me.
Ol jal klu junar, door, origato udosa jun nindo.
This ceremony is consecrated by Verun in Shah. Such a thing is unprecedented in our culture. Do you understand?
I do, priestess.
For the service Viconia has provided to our race, we celebrate her and grant her this honor, the first such to be bestowed.
I honor her as well, priestess.
You and Viconia have been bound by a feat that have been attempted by the best of us, and we failed.
As I have come to learn, priestess.
In reward, we do this, in hope of bettering our race, to erase the shackles that Loth placed upon us.
Do you take Viconia to be your equal, for glory or shame, for wealth or poverty, to share your life, to oversee your house?
I do, matron.
Give me your arm.
Extend your arm. The matron grabs your forearm. You're amazed at her strength. She draws a dagger across your forearm, and the blood quickly runs.
Ustanslun krathin mizirst orthe il hares.
Viconia, jundos plinin du kivil tu dost ilthio, ho ib ahali jor elgin, ho belern, ulu nescabo, ulu dos drolu dos jerez.
Ustan xun mizirst orthe il hares.
Belbal unsa dos dare. Now cross your arms in the embrace of blood.
Let Viconia help you. Viconia grabs your arm, snaking hers around yours just right, so the cuts meld together and your blood is mixed. Bow your heads.
Alionen Baubanin unsa ashar ustan dumo nindo abanid un likas de velun elistre lu libir fractus velus in baltois.
You are starting to feel tense.
By the grace of Shah and her allies, you are now allied and one, joined by blood. Stand proud and together.
My Miranda sins, I am now yours, all of my soul and my flesh. I have waited for this day for so long.
I am happy.
Lolth is no more. No longer do I have to fear her, nor does any drow. My race is free from her manipulation.
I'm glad.
We have the rest of our lives together. Come, let us return to our world. I find myself longing for sunlight.
And that's it. Man and wife. That's not the end of the mod, but... Alright, well, I'll pick this up at the surface.
It is good to be back in Tamriel once again, isn't it, my love?
I'll say, I won't mess that place.
With Lolth gone, it will be interesting to see what happens. I wonder if the other races will try and use this to their advantage.
The drow are strong.
Yes, but so are the Kuatoa and the Mindslayers. You never did see one, and I am glad you did not.
They'll be fine.
We should visit Valus at the Arcane University and tell him the good news. Come, let us go and see him.
How quick.
Hail! It is good to see the two of you again. My darkest fear was that she would do to you two what she did to me.
No, we had the gods on our side.
I guess you did. So, it is over? My people are free from Lolth's bloody grasp?
Yes, they are.
So many sacrifices. So much blood spilled. And for what? To satisfy some murderous bitch of a god.
I almost felt sorry for her.
That is all over now. Perhaps the fallen god she has slain can be brought back.
I am sure of it.
Yes, there is hope. The drow will never become good or truly neutral in affairs, but this will certainly help.
How?
It will bring balance to our race. Perhaps the needless sacrifices will end. Perhaps men will not be treated as slaves.
It may take a while.
Yes, it will. But wait, Viconia, is that a scar on your forearm?
We were married before Shar, blessed by Elistre and Verun. We undertook the embrace of blood.
Amazing. Such a thing is unheard of. A marriage between equals in Drow society. Oh, this is fantastic.
Yes, I am. We are very
Greetings,
happy,
wizard.
Valis.
If you need to
I
get
am
rid of
so
something
very
quickly,
happy for you.
check out the copious
I have been
wine
making my
press.
way about the city.
Thoroughly
Fascinating
is quite
place.
a character.
Do you
He's
like
dirty
this
and
land?
underhanded,
Indeed.
but he provides a service.
So much to explore.
Oh,
So much to learn.
They say that when you murder
And
someone,
everyone
the
is
Dark
so
Brotherhood comes to you
friendly.
in your sleep.
It is
It's
not
how
like
they
Faerun at
recruit
all.
new members.
How are your
to
studies
know.
proceeding,
good
Valis?
day.
Be
The magic
seeing
here
you.
is quite different. It will take more studying to learn it.
I am glad you are happy, Valis.
I must not keep you. I am happy to see you again. You two, be good to each other.
Would you ever consider going back to the Underdark?
Why? What brings this on?
I am just curious. We've brought on serious cultural change among the Drow, for better or worse.
How can it be worse?
The Underdark is an unforgiving place. Many races vie for supremacy. It is a constant battle.
I'm sure they will do fine.
Perhaps. We shall see, I suppose. Just keep the place in mind. You never know when they'll come calling again.
We'll see when the time comes.
Yes, and I am sure it will. But let's turn our attention. We have yet to consecrate our marriage. Come to me, my darling.
Quest update. Viconia and I are now married in the eyes of us and the Nine. If we ever separate, I can use this entry to find her, or I can always summon her whenever I wish. Alright, well that's the end. Ha, finally, that's the end of Viconia's questline. Woohoo! 18 episodes later. Well, let's talk a little bit about it. As you may have figured out, there was a hint of a sequel there, and there was supposed to be a sequel. You were supposed to meet up with Dris Stewart and after this episode and have some adventures with him, and but obviously that never got made. I mean, this one never really even got finished, so that one probably was never even started. It's unfortunate. It might have been fun. I don't know. It just needs more work. Is the problem. I mean, it's a good mod. Story's good. Voice acting's good. But it just needs more work. It's like the merged version, which was supposed to be the most up-to-date version, which was the version I had for the longest time installed, is now, he recently said that, well, that one doesn't work, don't use it, it's in beta. So I had to uninstall it and reinstall an older version. So what you saw was like a mix of the newer and older versions. So my advice to you, if you want to get the most out of this mod, is install the merged version and the beta updates to the first part. Play the first part. Once it gets to the second part, uninstall it, reinstall the second part of the old version because it's the second part that's glitched, and then play that through, because that's what I had to do. Apparently Solter Drums is working on Viconia for Skyrim, and we'll see how that turns out. If it shows up, I will do a review on it. He also had several other companions, Sedileth? I'll probably do a walkthrough of that one too. Then there's the Stoker Wolf, which was supposed to be part of this whole storyline. I may or may not do that one. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But anyway, there you go. There it is. Install it at your own risk. Is all I'm gonna say about this one. Of course, you know, if you don't want to install and play through it, you can always just watch it here. And well, I'll see you guys later.